Well, hey, so this is official. Hi, everyone. I am Elizabeth, and I am going live for the first time on YouTube. I'm very excited. Actually, my whole experience with YouTube is pretty new. I want to chat today about making money online and share with you a program that I have discovered that I'm working and I've been most satisfied. So I'm glad you're here and I hope you find this interesting. The chat is open, so feel free to ask questions. Um, so there's a little Asher Bear in the background there. He'll be popping in and out. It's my little sidekick. So I want to tell you a little bit about me, first of all. So my name's Elizabeth, and I am in my mid-50s. I live up in the northwest part of the country in the United States. And my husband had open heart surgery recently. And it was a shell shocker for both of us. It was unexpected, and it really opened both of our eyes. We started looking at, okay, what are we doing here? You know, for me personally, it was questions like, how much time can I take off work? I have always been a career person, and I've put in those long hours, and I loved my job, but definitely felt some pressure during this situation. And so it was, how can I make this work? I want to be available, obviously, for him, and during surgery, post surgery, but I also want the flexibility. I just started looking at my priorities in life very differently. I went from prioritizing work to prioritizing our time left on this earth and what we're doing and how we're interacting with our friends, our people, and who matters the most, and the importance of making money and the time that it takes to make money versus having these relationships that are the most important thing. So I started looking on YouTube for a side hustle, something that would give me more flexibility. Is there something out there that I could do that would allow me to work from anywhere? And obviously work from home and have flexibility with my schedule. So that was what I was looking for. The second little part to the story. So first part is husband had open heart surgery, unexpected, a shocker. The second part is he's 8 years older than I am, and he is 2 years from retiring. And so when this happened, it got me thinking, because I love my husband. He's a cool guy, and I love hanging out with him. We enjoy doing things together. And it got me thinking about, crap, he's 8 years older than me. So I have 10 years left to work. He has 2, I have 10. So I want a new wheelhouse. I want a way where I can work remotely, work with flexibility, and have some time freedom so that we can do things in retirement together, especially in light of, when someone has a major health issue, you start to look at those things and value them perhaps a little more. And it's kind of sad that it takes something, for me personally, it took something big like this to really give me a mind shift. So I started looking online. I went on YouTube, and I found a video from a gal that was very interesting to me. So I watched several of her videos. And then I went on Google and ChatGPT, and I did my research on the program that she was talking about, because she had the nuggets that I was looking for. She was earning decent income, and she had total flexibility with her time, and she was able to do this remotely from anywhere. So those were 3 things that I valued and was looking for. So I dove in and ended up doing the program, and it has been the best decision that I have made. And I want to kind of give you an overview of what that program is. So when you think about making money online, you generally have to have something that you're selling. I mean, the goal also is nice. You know, you start a YouTube channel, which I started, and I'm very excited. It's interest to income. And you could potentially down the road get monetized. You know, if you're bringing enough value to your channel and you get a following, and then businesses want to start putting ads on your channel, that's all great and lovely. And I hope, heck, I hope that happens. But I wanted a plan. I wanted a program. I wanted something that I could do to actively make money. So digital products are huge. What's a digital product? I mean, physical products. You have a storefront, you walk downtown, you go shopping, you go into Target, you hit your main street, and you buy a physical product. A digital product is just simply something that is sold online and it's downloaded online. So there is no inventory. There is no physical store. You are shopping online and you purchase something and then it downloads immediately onto your browser and you can save it into your file system. So that's a digital product. So that is a big way that people are making money online. So the second component to this was having a system. It's like people can have great ideas. They can, you know, it's like, oh, I could invent this or come up with this, or I already do this and I want to sell it. And then it's like, what do I do next? Like, how do I advertise? How do I get the word out? How do I drive people to my site? Oh, that's right. You got to have a site. So all these little things. So you have a website then. So you need to get a website set up, and then you have to connect payment gateways because you want to get paid. So you start thinking about all these things or discovering them as you're doing your own online research, and it can be daunting. It's like, this is a lot of work. I have this one little idea, or I have this digital product, but I don't want the headache. I don't want to have to go and spend time and do all that back end stuff. Well, this program had that. This program is literally like a business in a box. I love that phrase because, and the other phrase that I love to use to describe this business is learn and earn. So it is going to walk you through step by step in a very beginner friendly way with video tutorials. How you go and get your domain. What's your domain? It's your website. You know, then you create a name for your website and you start to see it's like, this is my own business and it's exciting. And it literally is step by step. You know, here are the vendors you can use for payment gateways, whether that be, you know, Stripe or Square or PayPal. And it walks you through. Set up an account. Here's how we integrate. It is so beginner friendly, literally video tutorials showing you how to do this. And the next thing you know, you've got your own business. You've got an online presence with your own website. You have your payment gateway set up. So then the next thing is you've got to start driving traffic. Well, this program also teaches you that. You know, I have never done social media. And this program pushed me. I tell you what, you know, I opened a TikTok account, if you can believe that, which was huge. I always thought TikTok was for the younger generation. And it's not. I feel like social media is for every generation out there. And I love to see all the different ages and folks that are on there. It's really, really interesting. Well, you can drive people to your website by free social media postings. So as an example, this live that I'm doing, which by the way is my very first live, and so this will be a way, you know, I started a YouTube channel and I put up weekly videos there, and I do long format videos and I do shorts, which are just the little like up to a minute. And it's so fun. And this program has taught me everything. Like literally, I use my phone for most everything. I will get on my main computer, and you can do everything on your main computer if you want a big screen, but you can do everything on your phone. So next thing I know, I've got a TikTok account open and I'm starting to post, and it's crazy. Like she will teach you, this program will teach you. And a lot of these sites, these different social media sites, they're really step by step walk you through. Um, it, they're easy. They're easy to open an account and start posting. And if you cringe and you think, oh, I can't do that, if I can do it, you can do it. I'm in my mid 50s and having never done social media. So, me personally, I started just on TikTok, and that was all I was doing. And I feel like I kind of mastered it, I say that loosely. There's all different types of people on TikTok, and some videos are great and some videos are um I feel like I land in the middle. I feel like I'm consistent with putting out material, and there's a learning curve, and that's okay. It's like you've got to just step into it and you learn, and each one that you do, you get a little better. So I started with TikTok and I did that. And then I decided, I am going to add YouTube. So I started a YouTube channel, and I have totally enjoyed that. You guys, it is so cool when you're on YouTube. YouTube is like the new TV, and you're just scrolling and you find something, or you do a little search for something that you're interested in or you want to learn about. And people are so interesting. YouTube, I mean, people are way more interesting than TV. I mean, who wants to sit and watch depressing news all the time? So I enjoy YouTube. I started an account, very excited about it. And so this is my first live. So I feel like I'm just slowly starting to incorporate other means of getting my message out there. And what is my message? My message is, hey, I found a way to make money online, and it is super beginner friendly. You can get it up and running like literally within a day, and then you can start earning money. Okay, so let me tell you some more details. This program, so we've talked about having a product to sell. This program gives you the opportunity to get 10 different income streams. So what do I mean by that? You've got 5 products that you can sell. This program also has, 5 products. There is a $100 product, $300, $600, $900, and $1,400. And these products are in English, and ta-da, they're also in Spanish. So there's 10 potential income streams where you could be making money selling daily. And I want to do some quick math because I'm kind of jumping ahead of myself here, but this is the exciting part. So let me get my calculator on my phone real quick. So the biggest product is $1,400. So if I take $1,400, and let's just say I sell 1 a week. So I multiply that times 4, because you've got 4 weeks in a month. That's a potential to make $5,600 extra a month. And that's only selling 1 a week. So let's go 1,400 times. Let's say we sell 2 a week. So that's $2,800 a week. And we multiply that times 4. That is $11,200 extra a month that you could be making by selling a $1,400 a $1,400 product. So let's just do some math. So that's one product. Let's look at the $600 product. So if you take 600 times 4, if you only sell one 600 product a week, that's $2,400 a month extra income. And you could be selling a variety of things. You might sell a 300 one day, 600 another day, or, so the math is kind of all over the place depending on what you sell, what people are interested in. So, what are people buying? They are buying a digital product, digital marketing program. So, they get courses that they buy, and these courses teach them how to have their own business. So, literally, it is step by step training. That's why I called it Learn and Earn. It's step by step training where you have, how to attract customers to you, how you set up your website, how you set up your back end, um, how you use social media, how you develop other income streams. So that's the other beauty of this. I mean, it truly is an amazing program. I have learned how you can take this, you can make money from this program, but you can also take something that you're interested in. Let's say dogs, because I have little Asher Bear and I love him. And if I wanted to do something online to make money centered around dogs, I now would be able to do that. I would understand how to create digital products based around dogs. I mean, think of all the things you could come up with. You could do things based on breeds. You could do comparisons of food and toys. You could do dog training techniques, creating all of these digital downloads and have a whole business centered around that. And, you know, not only just selling digital downloads, but if you are an expert in your field, and I like to think that those of us who have been around the block for a little while, 50s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, there's people in their 80s, that we have something that we're experts on. We have something that we've done our whole life that we're good at, and we can share that knowledge with other people. So I'm digressing. I'm going off here down a rabbit hole, but the value of this program is significant. The one other thing that I want to talk about too is once you are in the program, you're a part of an online community. So what do I mean by that? You become a part of a group of like-minded people who have also bought the program. And it is another source of training, encouragement, inspiration. It is an online site that you can go to where people just like you and me are posting in it every day. If I have a question on something, I can go in there and I could get 20 different responses on how to do something. If I'm having a tech issue. So the program founder, she has a calendar in there, and every week she has things that are going on that are live. So live trainings. I have a live training that I do every Monday. It's an hour and it's recorded. So if I can't fit it in during what I've got going on, then I watch it later that evening. So live trainings on the program. She does tech training and tech help. So here's the thing. If you didn't want to set up your tech backend, you could pay. So this would be a pay extra to have somebody else set it up for you. But I'm here to tell you, I am not an IT tech person and I did it myself. So you can do it. It's that step by step. But regardless, she has a tech call every week where you can get on that call live and ask questions. She usually has a training that's either geared towards something very specific or more of a mindset training once a week. And then she's also throwing in free workshops that she'll do depending on whatever the topic is. It could be, building your income ladder. building multiple income streams. How do you do that? And she'll have a 2 or 3 day workshop on that. You are not just buying a $1,400 program, meaning like a course that you turn around and sell. You are buying into a large interactive live program. I'm trying to think of the word. I've got this word that's on the tip of my tongue. It's like an enterprise. It's like there's a lot to it. I can't tell you. Here's something that I tell myself. This is what I believe. If I wanted to go out and take a digital marketing course at a college, if I wanted to go online to a school, I would pay more money. I would pay more than $1,400 for like a 5-week digital marketing course. So the most expensive program is $1,400, and I have access to it 24/7, anytime. I mean, I can rewatch things. And not only rewatch things, she updates and keeps it current. So you think digital marketing, things in social media change all the time. Well, they do, and she updates her content. So we've got the latest trainings on AI. We've got when major things come out with whatever social platforms there are, she's informing us about them. So it is very relevant. It's just a great program. Another thing I want to tell you that she built her program around, and so this is another like probably really great thing. It is a 2-hour workday. And you're like, what? 2 hours? It is a 2-hour workday. I am doing this, and I can tell you, here's how it is presented. So you spend 1 hour creating 3 posts. So when I first started, I literally would create 3 posts. I would take my phone, turn it on, do a little, turn it on, record, do a little video of myself. You do like one of them is 7 seconds, one of them is 30 seconds, and one of them is a minute. And so you create 3 little videos. And when you're using, like if you went into TikTok directly, it has all the editing right in it. It is so beyond easy. And it doesn't take me but maybe 20 minutes to create 3 posts. The program says allow yourself an hour. And you might need an hour when you're first starting, but you get it down, you learn, you get confident, comfortable as you do more of these, and it's really efficient. So the program says 2-hour workday. The first hour you create three posts a day. And then those 3 posts, you're going to post at 3 different times throughout the day. And you can schedule them. So if you want one at 8 a.m., one at 1 p.m., and then one at 7 p.m., you can set it all up so that they're scheduled, and then you're not tied to it. So that's 1 hour. Another half hour, she has a free classified ad strategy where you're going in and you are doing ads online. And here's another reason why I created a YouTube channel is because I created a short little video in YouTube just for my free ad strategy. So that when I'm posting an ad, I put a link to my YouTube video so people can go to that link and they can see, oh, she's a real person. This isn't a scam, which by the way, this program, it is not multi-level marketing. It is not network marketing. It is not a pyramid. This program comes with master resale rights. What does that mean? You get 100% profit. So it's not affiliate money. It's not commission. It's not a percentage. So many things that people are selling, they get a percentage of what they're selling. This is 100% profit. I don't have an upline. I don't report to anybody. This is my own business. So think about that. because that's another huge benefit. Most things out there are affiliate. And when I say affiliate, you get a percentage of what you sell. This 100%. I mean, seriously, people, it is amazing. So really, it's up to you. It's your work ethic. You're making your money for yourself. And you can do just the simple program, or you can start to learn, which she teaches, how you can make other income streams. It's amazing. And it's beginner friendly, and anyone can do it. So I should have said this a while ago. In the description, I have my website. So here it is. Because Blessed, that is my website. So I have a free blueprint that I would love to give to all of you. If you go to that website and put your email in, I will send you this free blueprint. I do want to throw out there a disclaimer. Make sure you always check your spam or promotion folders in your email, because it could go there and you don't want to miss it. I reply to everybody, so just be aware of that. But here we are. And so I will send you a free little blueprint that you can look at that will give you more information. It will have a little video in it from the founder who created the program. It will have other testimonials. It'll have a little blurb. You know, I've got a little ditty in there too. Just want to make sure that one of my things for going live is I want people to be able to spend time and see that this is legitimate. It is not a scam, not multi-level marketing, not all those things. It is a way for you to earn money online from the comfort of your home. Like I am here, I'm sipping my water, I've got my little pup, Asher Bear, hanging out with me, and it's fun. It's fun. I enjoyed this. And I've met amazing people through the trainings that they have. It's just fun to see, and it's fun to celebrate other people. Celebrate myself, but celebrate other people. There are people that are literally winning. And when I say winning, making money, but having breakthroughs on doing things for the first time. You know, it's an easy way to break into social media, AI, and just having your own business. And so let me see. So I have covered digital products. I've covered, another thing real quick. Boy, this is going on. Automations. So that's my little boy. Hey, what's up, buddy? It's okay. It's okay, honey. So it's my little guard dog. He's a miniature Australian Shepherd, and he's all bark and no bite. But he's super cute. In fact, he's not over here, but here's a picture of him. Look at that. Isn't he adorable? He's so cute. Okay, so automations. Automations are a key to this business, and it's a key to being able to work 2 hours a day. Oh, I didn't finish up my 2 hours. Wow, I'm jumping all over the place. So let me back up. So for the 2-hour workday, you had 1 hour for creating 3 videos. You had a half hour for doing a free online ad strategy. And it's really spelled out how to do that. And it's literally copying and pasting. You're copying and pasting ads into various online sites. And if you have a YouTube channel and you put in your YouTube link to your channel, it's a way to also generate traffic. So that was a half hour. The last half hour is literally responding to questions and inquiries. So it's taking the time to get back to people. So that is the 2-hour blueprint. I like to throw out there a little caveat. If you are wanting to do more, so the program really teaches, you've got one platform, you've got one offer, and you've got your one product, one platform, and one automation. So if you add a bunch of social media platforms, your time is going to increase. So, I was posting just on TikTok. And when I was doing that, I was doing the 2-hour blueprint. I got faster at it. So it allowed me to have more time. So then I started a YouTube channel. But I'm probably some days 2.5, maybe 3 hours, depending on what I'm doing, especially if I'm creating like a long video. But so that's a little disclaimer. If you are a superstar and you want to be everywhere, that could increase that 2-hour time. Okay, so automations. Automations are key to only working 2 hours in a day. The website, this program is going to give you funnels, emails. You are not creating this from scratch. So when people go to my website, so if you were to go to Because Blessed, it would bring up my website and you would see I've got a page there with information. It's got a picture of me. So I customized the page, but that was made available to me, that page. Then, you've got like a sales page that if they put their email in, they're directed to a sales page. And that is pretty long. That's got a ton of information on it, which is good because the more information people have, the more likely they are to be excited about something and understand it. So all of that is pre-created and comes with the program. So you're not having to create website pages. And then email automations. So when somebody does go to my website, I'm at the dog park or I'm, hanging out with mom playing solitaire. I am not sitting at my computer waiting to respond. My automations are working in the background 24/7. So I could be sleeping at night and somebody in the UK, because by the way, this is global, someone in UK could be clicking on my link and being like, I'm curious. They can buy. I could be making money while I sleep. So that is the beauty of automations. So the product, the automations, and the last big thing that I've already touched on are deriving people to your site. So those are really the key components that make up this program. I feel like I've covered it mostly. I would take any questions if I had any questions. And with the silence, I'm just going to go with my job is done. Please, for more information, be sure to check this out. And if you go here and check it out, you can also respond there if you've got specific questions, and I'd be happy to get back to you. So I have to say, for my first live, I'm excited. I did not think I would go this long. It looks like I am 33 minutes, approaching 34 minutes. So I think this is successful. Yeah. Thank you. I hope that you enjoy watching this back. I'm going to save it under my live playlist on my channel, Interest to Income. And I'll catch you on the next one.